these ladies and gentlemen that will be joining me for the discussion. Well, for me, it has been about 19 years of being in the digital space. So all I know in my life is digitization. From the first day when I thought of wanting to earn some little money for myself. But then I'm also very well aware of the transformative capacity of digitization in so many economies, in lives and livelihoods. So I'm a believer in what technology can do to change our today, our tomorrow, and our forever. So I would request the panelists today to begin thinking about things to do with digital innovation, digital transformation, and adapting to leveraging new rails of digitization to maximize the digital dividend. By maximizing the digital dividend, I mean making sure we make use of every bit of value for whatever we invest in technology. If you are buying a phone, are you buying one that you need? If you are holding 2 smartphones today, do they make you money or you having them for a show? Because that is how we start going wrong as individuals and eventually as organizations. A company is investing in technology that they don't need, but because they think it is trending. And before they know, they are chasing away people. So I'll start first of all by disagreeing with everyone who says that technology is going to take away jobs from people. Because I will never agree, and I don't think it is right in any way. Because I didn't see so many people losing their jobs when COVID was so much of the story. Instead, many people are working from home using technology. So there is no single way you wake up and say technology took away your jobs. Yes, you were using our technology to work. It was creating opportunities. Otherwise, I will start from my extreme left. Please tell us in a minute about your understanding of what digitization can do for societies.
Hello everyone, I'm called Mishunderisa. I'm a farmer with Loi Group. I look at information technology and digitalization. This is something that has really impacted agriculture and changed it in various ways. Long ago, I would rely on my father to tell me when the season will start, rain, and he relied on his father. But now, with things like AccuWeather, it can give you the precise weather of your location. Technology for farmers, it really helps in improving yield, efficiency, and also makes the whole harvest more profitable. In places like Israel, they have gone to the point where they can tell you the sugar levels in a plant. This is really, really deep because before we would communicate with plants just by visual, you see the leaves have fallen down, you suspect it's thirsty. But now with these changes in the agro industry, we can, with very good accuracy, know what's going on. Hence making better strides towards the ultimate goal of feeding the world.
This one will go to Yvonne and Mr. President. I am a believer, and many other people in the digital world are believers, that this time and going forward, business and technology must sit in the same boardroom, must discuss about every matters of any business at the same time. And I personally believe that every business right now is a technology enterprise. Does this make sense in this kind of environment?
Thank you very much, Mr. Digital. I actually have sometimes I forget you, Mr. Innocent Kawoya, and I call you Mr. Digital. Thank you very much, Mr. Innocent Kawoya. For the benefit of all, I'm Yvonne Pamanga, CMO Gateway. I do business development consultancy. So when somebody challenged me about my strategic plan or our strategic plan for Business Trendsetters Forum, I was like, yes, I'm equipped. I'm so happy to see people that have believed in us, including discussing issues of information technology and digitization, views and tricks. His question goes without saying, is there a relationship or is there something that we see as leaders that binds businesses and technology? Or do we see them being separated in any way? My answer is no. Actually, the more business you do, the more technology you need. Ask me why. I happen to have been part of a research that was done by high people at the peak of COVID 2020, April, May to July. And we realized that more women and more men and youth were doing more business using their mobile money, which is digitization by all definitions, because of using technology. Now, if you are having more and more transactions, you are likely to use more and more digital platforms. Why? You will use Momo Pay and you won't want to be charged. That is directly either using Airtel or your commercial service provider. By the way, Uganda Telecom also has a mobile money platform. We just don't talk about it very much. Yes, I had to add that for those 071 users. We also have, you realize also that by having digital platforms, you have not just using the Momo, but your transactions. This young gentleman, a farmer, by the way, Mr. Davis, allow me to commend him. The youth are so much anti-farming, but how a 26, 27-year-old young man believes that farming is the way to go. I actually applaud him, and that's why I was happy when he was selected to come. Because most people think farming is for the old, but now we're happy to tell you that Loyal Group thinks the young generation must embrace farming, because food and garments will always check these two ways about it. So we're happy to know that there are young people like you doing that.
We speak of digitization, okay, we understand is using digital technology to transform the business model. But that is a high-level talk. But my mother, who is doing that good meat with my, roasted cassava and avocado, and she's thinking, how do I expand this? Because I started with 3 people, and now I have 20 people. Somebody lining up. I have some people who are calling me on the phone, placing an order. How do I leverage this digitization to be able to become more successful? And I think that is where the question lies. Because the reality is that 80% of our economy are small businesses, micro, small, and a certain level medium-sized enterprises. And a lot of them don't understand the simple concept. The big companies don't understand. They can buy it. They can buy technology. They can hire somebody to come. So for our small businesses, it means moving from paper-based operations to, for example, using Word. Yeah, that's a digital operation. Start using Word. Start using Excel. It means the capability for you to have an ordering system. You dial this number. There's a voice recording that tells you press 1 for fish, fried fish, press 2 for roasted goat. That one I really like it. The roasted goat is my favorite. For roasted goat and etc. And at the back end, then my mother has one of the daughters, her role is for the fish. When you call and you press 1, when her phone rings, she knows this is fish. So her questions are very specific. How do you want it? Deep fried, roasted, and etc. We need to make sure that the language that we use in digitization is made accessible to the small and medium enterprises. For me, I feel very passionate about it because in the different consultancy workshops that I've done, one thing that comes that's very recurrent, a lot of businesses say, yeah, we hear about digitization, but we don't know what it is. And it is because we speak about it in a very abstract manner. That would be my little sense. And I guess every company is bound to become a digital company. You cannot evolve in this world without it. You want a transaction? I just did a transaction with the very beautiful lady there, and I bought a bag. I bought a very beautiful bag. I used my mobile money. I used the mobile money, I paid, she received, confirmed, and I took my bag and I went away. touch any, and this is a digital operation that just happened. So today you cannot do otherwise, if not, you put yourself, at a loss in terms of business revenue.
Thank you, Mr. President. That was an important submission. Now, Douglas, we're living in a continent that I personally and many of my colleagues refer to as either a mobile first or mobile only continent. Of course, mobile has proved itself so right that the transformation, the disruption, and everything that has happened because of mobile technologies is proof enough that it's the easiest way and the rail to leverage. But when we're talking about records, when we're talking about including everyone, there comes challenges like KYC demand that defies in almost every financial institution. And part of it is to do with regulation, people lacking identities and all that kind of stuff. What KYC related challenges do you meet from a records point of view?
Immediate one is where this for the national ID. National ID has become, I should say, for lack of a better word, problem. Because there is no way you're going to get into the bank to fill any document, even if it's online, without you inputting the national ID. So some people are missing out. A case in point is those students who are just joining campus after that period when we had the COVID and they were still young to get the national IDs. So they wanted to open up accounts, but they could not. Even a letter from Europe would not help.
Thank you. Erisa, in your agriculture farming space, what challenges, what most immediate challenges are you finding as a 26-year-old?
As a young person in agriculture, the money comes, but the money comes slowly. So it requires a lot of patience and also a deeper understanding, which is obviously got from record keeping, which is assisted by digitalization. So bridging the gap between the payday in June and the next payday in December is the challenge I find. However, that can be bridged by doing different types of agriculture that bring in money differently, such as rabbits. I would recommend it.
Okay. I come from a fintech background and we've had a number of new entrants registered in the fintech ecosystem and they are doing mobile lending for farmers. Have you heard of them?
Information hasn't reached me.
Oh, thank you. Please, let us have the microphone to everyone. First of all, thanks for making sure this happened. But the question is about including everyone. And for that reason, I'm talking about the people with disabilities. How does an initiative like Business Trends unite thoughts of including technology in the conversation, but specifically technology for people with disabilities?
That's a good one, Mr. Digita. First of all, when we talk about an initiative like Business Trendsetters Forum, we are looking at business people, young, old, lame, straight, including the straight that you know, gay, whatever. But that's, I don't want to go there today. So we look at everyone as long as they are business trendsetters. Now, we have previously thought that disability is only physical, but disability can actually be mental also. So innovation and digitization and inculcating a culture of business innovation does not only go with those leaders or with those businesses or with those entrepreneurs that are physically able, but you have had the saying that goes that even a madman will not stand in the road to be knocked by a car, because even that madman could have an idea that could transform the whole world. In fact, there is a saying that goes that some people, that out of 5 people, 3 will be free. So why who have set notable trends, because we know that disability, when we are only in Kampala or Iso, we may not actually find what the real trends are. But we realize that disadvantaged youth in Kapiripiong, that disadvantaged lady who is considered disadvantaged because they don't have a smartphone can actually use their katosh. My president talks about the button and being able to buy fish. So how do we consider that an advantage instead of a disadvantage? We look at ways of setting notable trends, and that's why innovation becomes key for us. If you are disabled in one way, how do we help you use that disability to become a trendsetter?